Hey guys, welcome back to yet another YouTube video. This video I am a bit late to the party with this one, but this is me reacting to the official reveal trailer for the next FIFA game, FIFA 22. Now, for full disclosure, I and also the gameplay reveal as well. So, which was about that was also 2 days ago. That was during EA Play. Now, for the reveal trailer, I have not watched this for the last couple of weeks because I've been looking to do this for a video, but I've been pretty busy doing that. So I am going to be reacting to it. So yeah. So all I've heard about the hyper motion system. Well, once we get to the official gameplay reveal, part, then hopefully I'll get some information about that. So yeah, so let's get into this here. So I've got my laptop yet again. So I'm going to be looking at this. So let's get on into it. Here we go. Ooh, see, Kylian Mbappe is the cover star yet again. Hypermotion technology. Ooh, very interesting. David Alaba, who's the new recruit for Real Madrid. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, nice. Mason Mount and no, Christian Pulisic. Sorry, I was about to say Mason Mount, but he's not. Doesn't wear number 10 probably. Who is this? Ooh, Kylian Mbappe again. Ooh, someone got taken out. Oh, Heung-min Song, and there's Mbappe dribbling around a couple, and then oh yeah, there's a new celebration there for Kylian Mbappe. This. Oh, and also, by the way, FIFA 22, I finally, you remember the old Dele Alli celebration? I can actually finally do it. Finally, I can actually do that. I've been trying for 2 years to do that celebration and finally worked out how to do that. So, yeah. And it looks like there's going to be more celebrations. Well, the interesting part was when they were doing that, the stadium they were in, it looked rather interesting, to be honest. I've never seen that stadium before, so yeah, so very interesting. So it was all about that hyper motion technology that they've introduced. Now time to delve into the gameplay reveal. So they've settled this. So the first part is basically about the hypermotion technology. Then the second part is so we're not gonna delve a lot into that. I'll go straight into it with the hypermotion technology. Straight into it because the actual reveal was actually over 30 minutes long, just under 31 minutes. I'm not going to watch all of it, by the way, so just the all important stuff. Turn it up a bit. Here we go. Next level of realism, apparently. So they mocapped 11. Wow. So that's how they did that. They motion captured all the players on the pitch. Wow. Talk about next level. Jeez. They would have to do it around the stadium, surely. Surely it would have to. Mm. 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 Also, and then there's no need for a like. If you, I'm trying to explain it, it's like a like a chain. It's like a chamber almost. I'm thinking much about the big ant things where they do that with the career games where they do a chamber and all that and well and basically they move around and all that sort of stuff. So basically they don't need to don't have that. So mm, yeah. Mm, mm. 8 points, 8.7 mil. What? 8.7 million frames. That's a hell of a lot of frames. Jeez, that's a hell of a lot of frames. That's more frames. That's way more frames that the crowd that Tokyo are gonna a crowd are gonna get for at the Olympics. Jeez. Mm, very interesting. Oh, we got. Oh, that's nice. So basically, like real life, where they basically take their time. Because what they're doing right now, I would assume that they haven't played FIFA in a long time. Is that basically they just like you press the cross button for example, and basically they straight away do that. While probably on this game you press it and then they wait an extra 2-3 seconds maybe to get set, and then they just boot cross the ball. That's probably what they're probably talking about maybe. Mm, boom, goal. Mm, mm, yeah. Mm. So how do they do that? Did they just put the suits on first and then put their kits over the top? I would assume so. Yeah, no, they put bibs over the top of them. Oh, this was in Seville. Seville. That was done in Seville. Wow. Ooh. Mm. At least they got the data that they want. Mm. Mm. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, which is probably what they want to do. That's probably have a more authentic game. Yeah, with this hypermotion technology, that as it said, it's basically to make the game go to the next level. Oh, it's even it's it even goes as far as if, for example, if you're bowling a player and your player doesn't get it and doesn't bowl the striker and the striker doesn't get the ball, he gets frustrated. Wow, that's it's something that I think we've seen before in games, but not to that more in depth. But basically, with this sort of hypermotion technology. Mm. Yeah, but now there's 11 players. So basically, so with the hypermotion technology is basically they have this suit, and all 11 players have wear this suit, and I think they wear bibs or their kits over the top, and basically the technology basically follows them whatever they do. So basically, where and it's captured where the ball's going to go, where they kick it to. Even if they're frustrated, then they when they don't get the ball, then then the technology actually captures that. So it's actually quite smart on that. Now for this full team authentic motion. Yeah. So full authentic motion. I wonder what this transpires. 4,000. 4,000 new animations. That's not bad. That's not bad. Jeez, so many new animations. Ooh. Mm. Now with Alaba. Ooh, a nutmeg. More Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mm. Mm. That's a good question. Really? Oh, that's big. They actually act like professional footballers in the game. That's actually big. Actually, quite big. Yeah. Oh, we got some gameplay. Uh, we got some gameplay here. It actually doesn't look and also I should have said at the beginning. I'll maybe link both the teaser trailer and the um. I'll probably link the teaser trailer and this official gameplay reveal video probably down in the description below, so you guys can watch this yourselves and you see what I mean by what I'm saying here. So yeah. Oh, Hanfield looks beautiful as always in FIFA. Mm. So that's what they often do. So, of course, slice underneath the ball to get that lofted pass up. Oh, that yeah, yeah. Mm. It is too. True. Yeah, of course, Lionel Messi. Yeah, yeah. Or some personality in terms of. Mm. So they know what to do, how to position the ball, shield the ball. Yeah, that's actually kind of nice. Actually, hang on a second. I've just noticed something here. I've just noticed something in the reveal trailer. If you, I don't know. I don't. The signages, the signages on the ground, either side of the goals. You know what I mean? I don't know if they're actually real sponsors. I can't tell from here. If you search up if you take a look at the gameplay reveal, then you'll know what I mean. It's very strange, actually. Very strange, actually. I don't know if they're actually realistic sponsors or not. I don't know. I can't tell, but yeah. Oh, oh, tactics, tactical. Oh, AI tactics. Oh, so basically the AI basically are a lot smarter in a lot of ways. They realise the space. Yeah, they realise the space. The space around them. So, and the gap that's created by the defenders. That's actually good. I think they already do. They already do. I think for me they already do this in past FIFA games, but now it's a lot more prominent in FIFA 22. Okay. Oh yes. Finally, we get this because there's a lot of times where in FIFA games in FIFA games in particular what I've seen from FIFA YouTube FIFA career mode YouTubers and all that sort of stuff is defenders normally the opposition defenders always lose their shape really quickly or basically go through gaps, so that means that allows you to go through that gap. Now, run through that gap with the ball, if you know what I mean. Now I don't know if that will not be prominent anymore. That will be, I don't know. So basically, once the ball goes that side, and then when it switches, they go to that side. So they go to the other side. Hmm. Yeah. That is the truth. Don't lose your shape if you're a back four or a back three or a back five. That's the main aim. So at least at EA have fixed this. Mm. At least we got some gameplay here. Oh, okay. Hmm. And then they've already so I think in FIFA 20 and 21 they basically worked on attacking. It's almost like they're working on the defensive side because apparently it says here there's a goalkeeper rewrite, so change the way the goalkeepers are like in FIFA 22. So it's probably more defensive new features defensively for gameplay wise in FIFA 22. Sounds Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. So there's new. So there's new. So there's going to be a new thing in terms of the game plans thing. So there used to be build up play with players in the box and corners. There used to be. I think there used to be four. Those were the ones. Now there's more chance creation. Um, for so how many are there here? There's possession. There's forward runs and balanced. And there's also ones like build up play, like in long ball, possession, and all that. So maybe they've separated. That was all probably as more in one part in that game plan with the tactics. Now it's more separate into two parts. So that's actually a nice thing. Mm. Yeah. Because I like using my own tactics in FIFA. I've been doing that with FIFA 19, and of course, eventually when I get to FIFA 20, and then when I eventually buy FIFA 21, and then FIFA 22, obviously I'll be doing that also. So yeah. So is that so? They said change. I think they said change the tactics mid game, something like that. I think they said something like that. Oh, that's not what I meant. That's what they meant was that if you can play defensive side, so you can defensive half, you can play one style of play, and then once you go into attack, then you go to the other side. Oh, that's a fantastic that's a fantastic feature, because if you've seen certainly with FIFA 19 career mode career mode videos, um when I'm playing FIFA, the one thing I struggle with at times, if I with at times is that there's at times when I can delve. There's certain times in the game where I can just go out of defense easily and go to attack, going to attack. Well, and then there's other times where I just cannot get out of my defensive half. So I hope that with this hyper motion technology, the team authentics motion thing, and all that, hopefully it stops. Hoping not stops that, but minimizes that. So yeah. And of course, as usual, it's basically gives us the control. Now, kinetic air battles. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting feature, this one. Okay. Okay. So they've just improved. It's just basically improved header battles, basically. Hmm. Yeah. So a minor change there. So a minor change there. Basically, they can just both players can go up for the header together. Basically, the attacking player and the defensive player for the opposed team. Oh, this one is more promising. Compose ball control. Yes. Oh, nice. Oh, so it's basically almost like real life where you just off the chest and then you can control, and then it's just more composed ball control now. So no, not delve more into that. Uh, Player humanity, humanization. I cannot even speak. Can't even speak English. Player humanization. Jesus. Mm. Okay. Oh, so basically, a lot of the so there's more like player behaviors, like so so many. Yeah. Oh, so basically, while they're basically out of the play, they basically point like, "Oh, you go there, or you go here, you go there." I think that's what they mean. By that. So I think. Yeah, yeah. So they basically basically point like he said, pass it right here, and that. So that's what they mean by humanization, player humanization. So, probably not. Man. Oh yeah, here we go. The penalties. Mm. Okay. By the way, doesn't is it just me or does the Chelsea jersey blah the Chelsea kit look better in game than in real life? To be honest, I don't know why. It just looks better in FIFA 22 gameplay than it is in real life. In real life, it's terrible, but in game, it just looks better. I don't know why. There's Sadio, the legend himself, the Senegal legend himself, Sadio Mane, in the game. Angel Di Maria. Oh Jesus, yeah. I used to be a fan of Manchester United. I'm not anymore. I'm basically like a neutral soccer fan, basically. Because basically every time I support Manchester United, they just seem to stuff it up for me. Okay. Oh, Erling Haaland. Oh, they've improved him. Oh, they even got the one where he has the headband. Oh, that I love the fact that they've updated his face in the game. Love that. Of course he is. Mm. Mm. So basically, they've worked more with Erling Haaland on. Of course, as they said, they got his running style in the game. Um, Bill, Phil Foden. So it's good. So it's going to be a lot more run animations. They usually do. They used to have. Well, I think they still have Cristiano Ronaldo's running animation. Now they've got Erling Haaland's and probably more maybe players in the game have their run animations. Hmm. So basically, this speech is all about more realism. Like you see players in while you play the game, you see players that out of the play saying, "Oh, get the ball here, get the ball there," and more running animations. I know Erling Haaland's got one, and it's nice to see. As I said, nice to see Erling Haaland, Erling Haaland or Haaland. I don't know how you say his name. I feel like saying both, to be honest. One moment I say Haaland, the other I say Haaland. So yeah, it's almost like mine is like, make your mind up, Braden, make your mind up. It's Haaland or Haaland. Jesus. So yeah, but nice to see he's update that they've updated his space in the game and added the headband too. Oh, here we go. This is the one I'm looking forward to. The goalkeeper rewrite. Now, I've been watching a lot of FIFA 21 videos of career mode YouTubers and that sort of stuff. And apparently, and also from gaming YouTube or guys like IGN and all that review the game. And apparently, the defensive side of FIFA 21 and the goalkeepers were were not on par, because that you can basically have some games because of how attacking the game is in terms of you can score goals. You can have matches that you get like 6 goals to 3 or something like that. I hope. So I'm wondering what they've improved in terms of the goalkeeper rewrite. Mm. Oh, so that shot from Timo Werner, and by the way, it's not like he gets those sort of opportunities in real life. Anyway, probably in FIFA 20, maybe in FIFA 21, those shots normally would end in a goal because probably the goalkeeper will not be in the right position. But now, probably in this game, they are. So they've improved on that. Mm, nice. Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah. Probably, and I hope that their saves are hopefully better because there's still it doesn't happen a lot, but there probably maybe sometimes where the keeper just there'll probably be times here where the keeper basically hopefully his reactions will probably be better. Depends on the rating of the goalkeeper. Where if you if you kick the ball, you're in the middle and you volley it towards the right, towards the the actual middle, probably far post, which is probably the right, probably the left side. They basically react to it. I don't want the goalkeepers to be so overpowered, so OP, because that would mean that they would go from because otherwise there'll be so many 0-0s because they've worked on the defensive side with the tactical AI and then basically with the new goalkeeper system. Hopefully they don't make them too OP. Hopefully. Mm. Oh yeah, the animations when they can see the goal, they basically go, "What did you do? What are you doing?" So yeah, the one thing I would love to see in terms of the animations is it is I hope that they would do this, and that this equates to real life. And that is when a goalkeeper makes a save, the team sort of comes around him, or and for example, when it's when it's a PK and penalty kick, and he saves the penalty kick and holds on the ball, you have probably not all the team, but have like 2 or 3 teammates maybe just to go over and he's like, yeah, and all that. Just like celebrate with him. They're like, oh, you've done a save. Yeah, so yeah. That's another bit of. I hope they probably they wouldn't do that in FIFA 22. Maybe next game, maybe they'll do that more animate. They'll probably do more animations. Mm. Mm. Okay. Okay. And then it equates also the goalkeepers too. True ball physics. This one's gonna be interesting. Real world ball data. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, nice. That's a nice one. So does that mean that wind counts in this game? So, for example, if it's like blowing, maybe for example, you're a goalkeeper, you're kicking out and you're kicking into the wind. You're kicking with the wind behind your back. So it's basically like that. So basically that means if you kick the ball, does that mean that it travels longer? And then when it's against the wind, when the wind is against you, so like that, does that mean that it travels a lot shorter? I wonder. Oh, I like to see how that's actually been implemented. And when it's crosswind, hopefully it basically swings. So basically, and that means and I hope the AI will be smarter in terms of, but in terms of where it's going to land. But there will be some. But when it's if it's a higher if it's a higher rated player like Messi, Ronaldo, um, Neymar, Mbappe, for example, they know what's um, where the ball's going to go. So basically, they basically know, oh, this is where the ball's going to land. So basically, they time it and all that. But when it's a lower rated player, maybe you see them misjudge it a bit, and then you see the ball pass by them, which is real. Of course, us humans we're not superhuman, so we don't know when the ball's going to land. So I hope they do added that feature in. Hopefully. Mm, mm. Oh, so basically they don't. So basically they've sped up ground passes. So they normally slow down. Well, I hope that they still do the slow down thing when it rains, because I don't know because they don't know because in the rain they don't normally when the pitch is like muddy and all that, they don't normally glide along the ground. So hopefully there's different sort of conditions like with the ground passes, like if it's dry, if it's completely dry, then then the ground passes they just keep on going, they just don't stop. Well, if you know what I mean, that they don't gain. If you know what I mean, then obviously they basically. Mm. Or explosive sprint. Ooh. Oh, so they basically so basically made the sprint better. So maybe if you're playing if you're controlling a higher rated guy who's got a great, for example, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, for example, who's probably the fastest player in the game. If you can take control as him, for example, he hold the sprint button down. If you hold the sprint button down, then he basically just goes boom, and all that, and all that sort of stuff. Oh, so no. It's actually defensive wise. So this is so they've really worked on the defensive side for this game. For the last two FIFAs, they've worked more on the attacking side. Now they're working on the defensive side in FIFA 22. So basically, you can basically, if you have a fast left back or a fast right back or you get the one centre back where he's got like not over or not like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang like pace, but he basically has like, I don't know, about 80%, 84 pace, 83 acceleration, for example. Then he basically hold down the sprint button and you basically can catch up to a dribbler like Mbappe, for example, or Neymar, where they're basically probably the best dribblers in the game. So you can, if you hold down the sprint button, it's actually more effective now. Well, I would think. Mm. 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 Yes, see, boom. And I hope they do the same thing with attacking wise too, with this explosive sprint feature. Mm. There you go. Oh, so if you use it once, you want to use it again, you have to like wait, or something like that. So this is basically like a fatigue like thing. So if you hold down sprint for a defender, you're trying to chase an attacking player who's faster than you, then you can hold down that button. But unfortunately, you'll have no fatigue, maybe, or have a little bit of energy left in him, but you get fatigued quicker. So I see how that goes. Oh, and it's just, and this one's basically at the feedback. So yeah, so the one thing you take about this is the hyper. So what I can take from this is that they've worked more on the defensive side of the game, because in FIFA 20 and FIFA 21, well, actually no, go back to FIFA 19, because I've got FIFA 19 and 20. Well, if you can tell, I've created a career mode on FIFA 19. FIFA 19 was more a defensive side. And FIFA 20 and 21, they worked more on the attacking side of the game, and probably got a bit, listen to the criticisms of it being a bit too goal festy, if that's even a word. And work more on the defensive side of the game, and I think they have with the tactical AI, the goalkeeper rewrite, and so on, and so on, and so on. So I think that you'll get a lot more reliable defensive, AI defense for in FIFA 22. And the second one is of course the ball physics. It's actually really good. So as I said, I would assume that if you, for example, if you're kicking out, you kick into the wind. So for example, if I'm kicking out, the wind is going like this, then that would mean that probably the ball travels quicker. And then, or if you're trying to switch play and you're on the left side and you want to go to that side and kick it across, then I would assume maybe the wind grabs it and if it's crosswind, and basically swings inwards or outwards. And hopefully they do. This could be good on the awareness attribute that's normally in the game. If you have a higher excuse me, higher awareness stat, that would mean that for example, you would know exactly where the ball is going. Like if it's inwards, you know how to position yourself and all that. But if you have a lower awareness stat, you don't know where the ball's going to go, and it will either end up the opposition grabbing the ball, or it will go out for a throw in, and basically the opposition will have the ball. So I hope they do that. Hopefully, and not just with the wind like going with you or against you. Sometimes you have a crosswind going both ways. If you're kicking out, so basically if you've got a crosswind going this way and you're kicking out, then you can see the ball swing during while it's in flight. I hope that's what they meant by the air physics and all that. So yeah. That is probably just about it. It's actually a very good video actually. So I would probably link. I'll link the two video, probably the official gameplay the official gameplay reveal video that they did, that EA did for EA Play, EA Sports did for EA Play, in the description for that, so you guys can watch it yourselves and see what you think. So it's of course the end. So just to note, you guys, this is the final non-Olympics related content I'll be doing for the next 2 weeks, because for the next 2 weeks, obviously, of course, the Olympics are going to start actually tonight. So, officially start tomorrow, but of course, the opening ceremony, as I'm recording this, is tonight. So yeah. So like this video, share this to anybody that is a FIFA fan or an EA Sports fan. Comment down below what your thoughts on that reveal, on that gameplay reveal. Maybe watch it first and then go back and come back and comment what your thoughts on it, and see if you're impressed by it, to be honest. And lastly, somewhere down there is the big red button, which is subscribe. Also, click on the notifications bell and switch on notifications to get notified when I next upload. So until next time, guys, I'll see yous later.